Alrighty, welcome to the next game between SplitterGAL and Brazil, playing the green Terran in the bottom left position against SplitterGAL playing the purple Zerg in the bottom right position. Okay, this is the third game between these guys, and standings, yeah, standing wise it's 1-1. Brazil won first game, Splitter won second game, and now this is the third. Yeah, so I'm really excited who will win this short series, best of three, so to say. Well, the match is it's a bit balanced, so to say. It's balanced because Brazil is by default a low map player, so he has quite some experience here. Splitter is a fastest map player, but Brazil is learning Terran because his main race is Protoss. He's a Protoss player. So yeah, it's a quite a good question, to be honest. Like which one matters more? Like knowing the map by heart, or being able to play a race very good. I think the former one. I think it's more important to know the map, of course. So if you have experience on the map, then I think you can just pull it off. Like you can just win with a race that you are not really able to play against someone who doesn't know the map, but might be good with a specific race. We will see. It's quite balanced because it's 1-1 as regards standings, so we will see now. Maybe this doesn't matter at all, what I mentioned, but maybe we will see now if Splitter manages to win again, who doesn't know this map. Okay, he played some, of course, but really a few, so of course he's a fastest map player, but he's on fastest map he's a god. Like wow, he is really good, and I think he can just make use of his skills right here as well. Well, we'll see. Okay, that's looking quite good for him. He's just sending these Zerglings. He's committed to Zergling rush right now, and Brazil knows this exactly. He saw those links coming, and he's just really blocking his entrance. He's really blocking the ramp. He doesn't want Splitter to come up here and kill his workers. That's why he's having like 3 SCVs in front to prevent him from coming up. And in the background, Marines can easily shoot these units. Splitter is just trying to go for this and kill the SCVs, but I think it wasn't really a good option because 2 Marines and with 3 SCVs are really impossible to kill. Right, meanwhile this is happening, Splitter is starting off with a lair, and he'll, I think, quickly switch to Spire and go for meat attack. Which is nice. Brazil doesn't have an extra base, and he will be a bit behind. Well, not right now. I mean, I wanted to mention that he will be behind in economy, but not right now because Splitter is also on 1 base. So it's quite equal right now. But Brazil is starting, so he has already started his command center, which will be landed anytime soon if Splitter allows that. He's just trying to commit. He's committing to these Zerglings. I think he's trying to exploit this. But I think he won't be able to get up that ramp. More and more Marines are there, but with a Spire, with the help of some Mutalisks, it can be a viable thing. I'm not sure though, because Brazil will have quite a few Marines with a range upgrade, and they will be able to deal with Lings and Mutas. But if microed correctly, I mean, so Mutalisks can be controlled, so they can be controlled really well. If you put like 6 or 7 mutas together with a Novel Lord in a control group, then you can really just stick those together, and you can just go there, attack 1 Marine, go back, attack 1 Marine, go back. So together all those meters can kill a Marine with one shot. So one shot from those Mythalisks can easily kill a Marine, and if microed correctly, then they can really survive for a long time and kill the bio of the Terran player. So we will see what Splitter is up to. He's really saving up his larva to build Mythos as soon as possible. Okay, Comsat station is being prepared. He won't really need that because, yeah, this is what I mentioned, that if I was joking around, if Splitter allows that, yeah, he's not really allowing Brazil to land this CC. He really needs these Marines to yeah, ward off these lings, and he has just managed to yeah, dismiss them, and now he managed to land that CC. On the other hand, Splitter is still on one base. Okay, this is quite risky and unusual for this Zerg player. He's really devoting to this Muto attack. He's just coming right now and trying to utilize these units. He's attacking the Marine, but he has to retreat because Marines supported by medics are really a hard time for Mutos. But this is what I mentioned. He's trying to micro these Mutos, but the problem is that there are not many of them, and I think they are not in a control group with an overlord, so they are not really stuck together. But it's still fine. Splitter is trying to make use of his Mutos and do some harassment here and there. He's trying to go for this scanner right here. Little does he know that Brazil has another scanner in his main base at his naturals. But yeah, still he can do some harassment, keeping Terran player honest, keeping him in his base. He's just trying to catch as many SCVs as he can. It's, so to say, a free kill for him. Yeah, he's controlling these meters quite nice. I think he has just lost the first one right now and didn't really lose any before. All Brazil has to do is stay here and get up his second base, have SCVs there, and gather economy. But the problem is that Brazil wasn't able to come outside and go for the scout. He has to constantly deal with these meters, and this is a nice job by Splitter because he's really making him busy. And as I mentioned, Brazil won't be able to come outside to check. He doesn't know that Splitter doesn't even have a second base. So he's really in the dark right now and cannot really know what he's against. He doesn't know if Splitter goes for lurkers or swarm. He doesn't really have an intel. And this is really good for Splitter because he can just focus on getting up his second base, which is really late. It was very late. And but now he has a great time because he's just making Brazil busy all the time, and he can just focus on getting bigger and bigger. Brazil also spends a lot of money on turrets and repairing stuff. Okay, one meter is gone down and he had to retreat a bit. Okay, so he's going for the Hydras. I think most probably he will go for... Yeah, he's going for lurkers right here. As regards the upgrades, they do not have any upgrades yet. So he's trying to come with the meters and is looking for any object to kill. He's looking for some SCVs, Marines that are left alone and easy to wipe off. But Brazil is doing a great job. He's really holding together his units. He's really prepared for his Mythalisks. What he's not prepared though are the lurkers, because he wasn't able to scout and didn't see his stack, I mean Splitter's stack, who is constantly flying around with these mutas and looking for any possibilities to kill anything. And Brazil has some turrets right here. He will see the turrets. Sorry, he will see the lurkers. Well, yeah, it's interesting, yeah, because Splitter went for mutants, so Brazil went for turrets, but now the turrets can see the lurkers, so he will easily spot them, and I think Siege mode is soon developed, and he will be able to use the tank to kill those lurkers without being effective. Okay, actually if I were Splitter I would go for like 2 more extra bases, because Brazil is contained, he cannot really come outside, and I will just use this time to go for 2 extra bases, because Brazil has a better economy than Splitter, which is bad. I mean, Zerg player always have to have more bases than his enemy. If you have more bases than Zerg, then well, it's a relatively easy win for you, because if you have more economy than a Zerg player, then it's really good for you. Oh, okay, so he managed to save that vessel, but it was really close. Each and every vessel is really important in this matchup, so irradiates are the key against a Zerg player. Even on fastest map, on fastest map irradiates can really kill Zerg, especially regards economy, so you really have to save your drones in fastest map. Okay, so Brazil was scouting this part, and this squares only one hatchery and no any defense, and he's just trying to go right now. He saw no defense at all, so he's trying to go for the bust. Lurkers are on the ramp, but the vessel, they will easily spot. Right now Splitter is just trying to come and brute his lurkers. He lost quite a few, but he still managed to kill some marines. The timing was a bit bad, because by the time he got there, he lost his lurkers. That's it, GG.